So today I'm making an update on a few things. I actually put a V4 gyro on here versus the other gyro, and the car drives a lot better. And I got asked a few questions. Someone asked me on how to charge the batteries. I use a regular LiPo charger, and usually they come with like a Dean's connector. This cable right here I got from a friend, but they sell the same thing on Super G. And the way it works is you disconnect this one, you plug in these two, positive and then negative. The balance port goes into the balance port to cell, and I also got these from a friend. I don't remember what hobby shop he said he got them from, but they fit and they have the same connector. You would just plug it in, and I charge these at a 0.3. So right now I'm on the A side. So and this one's almost fully charged, or pretty much fully charged. But the ones they sell on Super G are these right here. And this is the website. All you gotta do is Google Super G. Should be the first one to come up. And from here, if you go to the right over here, 27 scale mini Z / DRZ. These are the electronics I recommend. My friend picked up one of these chassis, which is a 3D printed chassis. My only complaint is the way the steering kind of is set up. You literally just put one screw in the servo horn on your servo, and that's it. I had to super glue it because it kept coming loose, and the one that my friend got was missing one of these little gray pieces on the sides. So this one's pretty cheap for $109. So this is the steering setup on that chassis. What I don't like about it is the fact that it's only one screw holding this piece in, and if you move it along, you see it's not twisted. You probably have to like glue it, and not just that, you would need a servo horn that moves it up a little bit more so you get a better angle. But it's not bad. My friend picked this one up, and it was missing this little gray piece on this side.
One of the most common ways I see them used that actually has nothing to do with the nutrient content of them at all, and that would be as a slug and snail barrier. A lot of people...
Here's the HGD one with supposedly full electronics. It says it comes with servo, mini gyro. Basically, you just need a receiver. And then this is the DRZ super skeeter conversion that I have over there. And this is where they have the mini Z bodies. That's a brushless motor, but I don't recommend those. This is where you can get different type of tires, from curved to just being flat, if they are in stock, actually though. And then any servo that they have here will work. For the DRZ or the HGD one, for this one, however, though, sometimes they sit too low and your steering rack can start hitting stuff. So you sometimes have to mess with them. Like, I know for a fact that this one right here, I had to shave down some of the actual connection where you actually mount it so it would fit, or else it was hitting it. But if you see this one right here, it's pretty small. I don't think this one you would have to do anything. And also this one should fit fine. And this one you may or may not have a problem with, just because of how big the little ears are. And if you want to get model kit bodies, I just Google them online and get them from eBay. These are the receivers they have on here. They're a lot smaller than the one I have, but they only have them for Sanwa and Futaba. If you have any other kind of controller or receiver, as long as it fits, you should be fine. Only know that the connectors might be different. So like here I have one that's going around into here. That's actually an adapter. I have one of these right there. And depending on what servo you have or what electronics you use, you're gonna have to swap the connectors. Especially if you're trying to use like a 10 scale gyro and 10 scale receiver. With this ESC, it came with a connector for this receiver or for the small one. So if you do buy this ESC, you should be fine regardless of the fact on which one you use. I added some rubber bands so that it wouldn't lock up and the wheels would come back. I'm gonna have to choose different rubber bands because these are pretty tight and they don't let it go as much as I would like. But I'll make a little track right now and show you guys how it drives. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys a few runs. That way. Grab my controller. And then the way I have my body mounted is with these magnets and this little Lexan plate I made. Also with the sides as well. Double-sided taped inside. And I can just stick my finger in here and turn it on. There we go. That sound is the servo. It makes a lot of sound, but I don't mind it. Alright, turn on another angle. Oh, wow. I think I'm on the wrong model. There we go. Well, I didn't place my cones right. Ah, damn it. I also don't have my glasses on. I think I got a cone in there. Yeah, I got a cone in there. Yeah, so that is in full power. I actually have it down a bit. Let's see. So if we go here, go to my settings, throttle. I don't know why it's full blast on reverse. And then my reverse, we gotta lower it down a lot. There we go. So yeah, let's see. We'll go up a bit on the throttle. My friend also got the ESC. What is it called? The program box for the ESC, and I actually put some turbo in there and boost. So let's see. We'll go full blast. See that? You don't need all that power though, so when I go to the 10 scale track though, and I rip it on there, I'll use full power. Oh, one thing. These are not the original axles in here. Let me turn this off. These CVDs, I'm actually going to switch over to the other camera. So one big thing I forgot to mention about DRZ is the fact that the CVDs that come with it are very, very weak. They break very easily. I'm actually gonna go get the ones that I have so I can show you. So this is the original piece, and then I couldn't find the other one, but it's just, they look almost exactly the same, except for where it actually connects. Right there. It's very small, and this is a very thin piece of aluminum. So even with the brushed, not even the brushless sensor, like I went full turbo. If I would have gone full turbo with this, done. With the brushless one that it comes with, it was gone after like 3, maybe 4 drives through here. And my friend Tony, which I gave one of these, or sold one of these to, he said maybe it's because it was too much of an angle. And then we installed the screws right here on the lower arm to raise it. But even then, after doing that, you kind of lose a lot of your ride height. But even then, they broke. So they sell these replacements online. I believe also on Super G. If not, you just have to look them up. My friend got them from the actual Atomic website, and I believe they're only like less than $10 for a pair. So he bought 2 of them. I have one on this car, and then I gave my friend Tony the other set because his broke too. And these have been lasting a long time. I don't know if they're made of a different aluminum, but the connection to the actual CVD part is a lot bigger. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. But its connection is a lot bigger, and they last a long time. You've seen full blast how loud it was. And if you guys decide to get a different size opinion, just know that it may or may not fit because you can't scoot the motor in more or out.